Hi, in celebration of my 8 years in Canada today, um, I celebrate being in Canada for 8 years, and I have decided to make this video as a memory and a remembrance of all the 8 years. I am so grateful for having completed 8 years here. I am grateful to God for all the good things that have happened to me, all the happiness that I've got from all the good and bad that has taken place since I came here in 2011, August 10th. That's when I landed in Canada, in Calgary. I set off from Uganda on August the 8th, and I landed in Calgary on August 10th, and today marks 8 years. I am so grateful, I'm so thankful to God, and I am so happy I get to make my first YouTube video. I would like to look back on this day and remember the happiness that I had for all the good things that have happened to me, the good and the bad, because 2016 and 2017 were challenging years. I never thought that I would be able to get through the stress and the depression, I can say, because I wasn't feeling my very best during those 2 years. I never thought that I would be able to make it through. Unfortunately, I didn't even know that I was depressed. I was going through a very hard time. I can call it a very long, dark night of the soul, because I didn't know that that's what was happening. I was living my daily life, but I realized that a lot had changed, and I was always in a bad mood, even if nothing wrong was happening. You know what I mean? I had crying spells. I had times when I would cry and I didn't know why I was crying. I would be in my car, like from church or from an event, and I get home and I cry and I'm in tears. So anyways, I thought I would record this, and in celebration of that day, and in memory and remembrance of that day that I landed here. I am so grateful to God for the opportunity to have a smile on my face, because it was a very trying time of my life, and I thought I would record it to remember and be able to look back and realize that really I had very good years, because up until that year my life was good. I didn't feel any mood swings, I can call them. I had a lot of fun. I went to work. I worked with joy, and I went on with a normal life. I didn't know what depression meant. I didn't know what anxiety meant. Though after those 2 years, well, not complete years. The funny thing is that when you're going through a tough time, it feels like it has been for a very long time, yet it wasn't even that long. But that shows me that negativity can actually kind of overshadow all the positives and the positivity that has taken place in someone's life. So I would like to upload this as my first video ever, and I got a revelation today at around 2:22 p.m. I was reminiscing and remembering what I've been through, and looking back on the 8 years that I've been here. I've actually really had a good time. The 14 jobs that I've had so far, getting my permanent residence, all the good friends that I had, all the laughters, all the joy that I had, was kind of overshadowed by only those 2 years when I was about to get my permanent residence. So I'm recording this to be able to look back and remember all the goodness and the joy that I had, and the angelic number that I got, the angel number 8, is it means, sorry, my hair, it means that I am progressing in my career, studying success and greatness. So I thought I would record this, and maybe I'll be able to look back and remember the good things that have taken place in my life. And this is also a reminder for me to always look back and focus on the good. Always look at the good side of life. Otherwise, if you focus on the negatives, even if they're just small things that have happened in one's life, they can be magnified into big things, and they would actually kind of seem to be, sorry, people passing by. Yeah, they can turn into something really big, and they can kind of overshadow all the positives and all the good things that have actually gone on in someone's life. So yeah, that's an encouragement and a reminder that all the bad things that happen in one's life aren't actually that bad as we magnify them and make them look like. We focus on only those small negatives, and they get magnified actually. So 888 is a wonderful number. It's going to be a great memory for me. I will always remember today and remember the 8 years that I've spent in this place, and remember that it's my first time that I actually recorded a video to upload. I know it's not all that good. I'm recording it on my iPhone, but I'll be able to look back and realize that I actually did a good thing, and it's a great memory for me to keep and always remind myself that I will never allow myself to get back into that place, into that dark place that I was in, because it actually kind of consumed me and made me go into a dark place, and that is what I will never allow myself to go back into. So in celebration of this day, I actually bought some pizza right here, celebrating 8 years. Yeah, I've actually made a decision to celebrate more and embrace the good and the bad. I don't allow small bad hindrances, I can call them, to overshadow me and my life and make me forget all the goodness that has taken place and the good things that have actually happened in my life. So this is a motivation for me and a reminder that good things are actually more than the few bad hiccups of life. And I would like also my children to look at this video and actually see how my children and my grandchildren, and look back and actually be motivated and see what kind of life I lived. So this is a motivation for me for my first video, and I hope you guys like it, and I hope to also like it and always look back. Actually, I don't know if I will upload it, but I am pushing myself to upload it because I got myself out of bed, I got myself out of the house and decided to make my first video. I don't care how it's going to look like, but I will actually upload it and have it up there as a motivation for me to start making more videos of my life and actually have some record of the good things that have taken place in my life, so that if I ever get back to that dark place, I remind myself, I go back to those videos and look back and realize what a good life I've had. Yeah, enough of my rambling and talking too much. I'm going to eat this pizza in celebration of 8 years. 8 is a significant number in my life. I'm so grateful to God. I'm in a good place now. I've realized that all the small things that I've been sweating are actually not worth it. In the end, they just consume you and you end up living a miserable life for no good reason, yet you would just be enjoying every bit of life every day. Yeah, so it's already 10 minutes and I am holding myself accountable that I'm going to upload this video, so I'm going to enjoy it. We'll always look back on today, August 10th 2019, 8 years in Canada. I'm grateful to God, and I am so grateful to be alive. Grateful, gratitude, grateful for all the good things that I have. Anyways, enough of me talking. Bye.